Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn top right side as US Force, we've got Pasha.mp99. Spawn bottom left side as the Wehrmacht Force, we've got Hurensohnzuchter. I cannot pronounce foreign. Looks like a triple pioneer opener. Over here on the US side, we do just have double engineers. Let's see, it's going to be a fourth pioneer. Nope, no additional pioneers. Barracks now complete. And we've got evenly to a rifleman. He's clearly level 99. Player 99. That's clearly what that means, right? Fuel sector now being captured up. Mission sector as well. Level 13. Could be high, could be low, depending on the context. In Fallout New Vegas? No. In Divinity Original Sin, starting to get up there. And Warcraft 3, how on earth did you get higher than a null? Warcraft 3, your max level is 10. And yet there's only one enemy in the game that has a higher level, 11, and is a null of all things. Now, the game's not exactly populated anymore, so you're going to find a bit more experienced players, because that's basically who's all remains. Volkswagen now advancing. Rive Squad finds a Pioneer. Volkswagen come for a flank. Maybe the Pioneers can just find a position to draw more and more fire, but the Volkswagen get some good work done. Rive Squad does inside the garrison. Volkswagen could try getting this side of this garrison. There's a lot more windows on the side.
Eyes on me.
Stop doing anal then. Rifle squad kept the mission sector. And Pioneers getting a little bit peppered there by one guy. Oh, make that two now. Volkswagen heading to some heavy cover in the courtyard. Either you brace the heavy cover, or you can be part of the graveyard. More Volkswagen being deployed on the field. This guy looks like trying to go for a bit of a flank. Does go to this marker. Not sure what to describe that. Of course, with two Volkswagens, it should be a pretty easy win for the Wehrmacht player. Pioneers advancing as well. Drawing a bit of fire there, allowing the Volkswagens to take a bit more hits. And got a nice flank of a rifleman there. Falls back on the other side of that wall. Goes into the church, because it became a little extra holy. Now got a third Rife Squad advancing. Up north, we do have a Pioneer inside the whatever that building is. Volkswagens do fall back out of there. The other Volkswagens maybe I'm from the against the garrison as well. MG42 going on up. Suppressing. Doesn't manage to suppress a rifleman. But he finds like one or two models that are actually still in the heavy cover. On that angle. Rive Squad advancing along the flank. MG42 sitting on up. And the Volkswagen is just getting hit from all angles right now. Does suppress out this rifleman. Does get inside the garrison, but pretty wounded there. The Volkswagen have 3 guys remaining, but getting hit by all angles. Now got also MG42 deployed in the field. And 42 trying to fall back. A full retreat there. This guy has to be careful when coming out of the building. And now the Volkswagens do fall back there. Bit of damage in the rifleman. Pioneer up here, capturing the mission sector. We've got the Rife Squad rotating around, trying to flank the MG42. Volkswagens, this is the original from the start of the game, just slightly wounded. Rife Squad is suppressed there. MG42 pack count up, got the MG42 advancing. Now got bars deployed in the field. This Rife Squad's pretty wounded there. The other bars squad advancing, pretty wounded as well. MG42 is sitting on up multiple directions. And Rife Squad does beat it pretty badly there. Volkswagen is taking a bit of a hit there as well. Does get inside the garrisons, but already get wiped on out. Needs a third retreat, does get wiped on out. The Rife Squad does start to suppress there. Volkswagen is to fall back. Rife Squad falls back. Another Volkswagen is here. They can get nice close to the Rife Squad since he is suppressed. Oh, a landmine detonation on the retreat path. Got pretty close to not being wiped out there. And most of the US players largely in full retreat. He did lose one of the rifleman squads. The Wehr player didn't lose anything at the moment. We do have now both the Conquest Center and the Wehrmacht quarters bulleted in field.
We've got our flamethrower.
Flamethrower now deployed in the field. Volkswagen is decapturing the mission sector there. There is a unit inside this garrison that could be MG42. We also have an MG42 right there. It's always hard to tell what's inside the garrison until it gets started firing. Yep, that is, looks like MG42 defense crew models. I just don't see the MG42 yet.
Our front lines are collapsing.
Laying down another landmine there, which he will spot it. Cancels the landmine. Of course, he was able to get good vision around the VP either way, so. Do now have a flamethrower deployed in the field as well, so this has 2 flamethrower squads, no minesweeper. Got Veteran 1 support units deployed in the field. I thought it would be better to go for Veteran 1 infantry. Flamethrower squad advancing, trying to purify the church with holy fire. Does get suppressed there by the other MG42. Church. What the hell?
Position under fire from crowd troops.
Wait, how? What? How did that happen? Am I crazy? Did that MG42 just get this out? Jump out the window. Something got wiped out there. I was too busy just being dumbfounded. Pioneers do take a bit of damage there. Was it somehow the fire effect that caused an eject at a random part of the building? Rifle squad or Volkswagen is taking a bit of damage there. The other Volkswagen squad does fall back. A lot of damage in these guys. He can probably stand for some. We've got Kriegsberg's there. I think a mortar may not be half bad. Though right now he's fighting against mobile squads. If somebody can explain to me what happened there, or it's just a weird bug that happened. Landmine detonation up there. That rifleman squad needs to fall back.
Construction's done! Back in the fight!
Munition sector has been captured, so he could go for a 30 cal placement to lock down the strategic point. Flame Warfare pulled on the field. Flame Warfare may be removed from the field relatively soon. 3 squads of Volkswagen mix of light, heavy, and open ground. Dark squad took some damage there. MG42 sitting on up. Volkswagen is starting to get whittled down quite a bit. But yeah, I think a Wehrmacht warrior would be quite nice in these prolonged engagements and get some good fire support. Oh, finds a landmine. Volkswagen squad definitely needs to fall back now.
We're drawing a lot of fire here!
That wounded rifle squad, bad retreat path, but somehow did not get wiped on out. Bad retreat path because of this wire.
Germans are after one of our munitions points.
Now we can get those wounded fixed up.
Supply yard paused. The engineers here can start building it while in getting healed on up. He does have a decent amount of fuel, enough for a motor pool. He could eye for a tank depot instead. He doesn't have too much manpower though. That's maybe his biggest problem at the moment. We're playing on tech structures. Because he still needs to play manpower to reinforce some of these guys. Yep, manpower is his biggest issue. Do now have a 251 half-track now pulled in the field. US landmine, Wehrmacht landmine. Does explode. Fall back to half-track reinforce and let his veteran C1 heal him. Give enough time. Minesweeper now deployed on the field.
We're losing ground out there.
Blind Morphin Squad does take a bit of damage there. Push way forward, gains a bit of damage. Also here is taking some good enough, or Raptor Squad does take a good enough damage there. Minesweeper Squad there. Half-track here could push a little bit farther forward, does have Pioneer load on the back. Got a run grenade there, maybe upgrade Pioneer track. And now we do have the infantry company now deployed, or what's the term I'm looking for? Selected. Mines, or got some wire being cut there. And this landmine still existing. VP has been captured. The VPs are very similar to one, 450 versus 443, so it'll be even pretty soon.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And Rock Squad does find a landmine. Rock Squad here does get suppressed by the MG42, who probably could use some medical supplies. Panic rolls a miss.
Axis are capturing the sector.
Rock Squad does take a bit of damage there. Rock Squad does fall back. Off a power chute running in somewhere.
We're losing a point out there.
Right there. Got also Wehrmacht landmine here, which could be detonated by a stray shot.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Looks like that landmine does survive. Volkswagen kept the point. Stick grenade on the flamethrower squad. Gets a decent amount of splash damage there. And flips some models forward. They push too far forward to the flamethrower. This engineer squad does meet fallback sooner rather than later. He does get a nice little flank there. Does hit the retreat button and force to fire away. Hitting the rock squad. Does force retreat there. And does take the relatively bad path. There's a good chance it just gets wiped. Oh yeah, not even close. But he also dropped 2 bars there. So he does pick it up with a grenadier on the Volks. He does find a landmine over here, trying to pull out his own landmine there. He has a opposing landmine there.
We are losing a victory point.
This guy does find this landmine, severely wounded, so he probably should fall back relatively soon to get to the medics. Tank depot now deployed in the field.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Volkswagens do take a bit of damage.
We're losing a munitions sector.
Front infantry's firing on us!
Bar squad firing away. Got some good heavy cover there. Got the half track here on garrison, just trying to reinforce these guys. Of course, the bar squad is double teamed them out. These guys do have SC1 as well. That RAF squad needs to fall back.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
Regular Sherman tank on the build queue. Very nice.
Krauts have cut forward supply lines. Forward supply lines are broken.
Off a power shoot raining on in. And the Grenadiers do avoid, or more or less not. Does get only one model though. Bar squad advancing. Volkswagens and Riot squad and trying to engage. Riot squad doesn't set a garrison, but there's not too many windows on that side. Looks like the two guys along the side. Looks like 3 guys firing in total. Does throw a grenade into it. It does eat it quite severely. Sherman taking out full in the field. Now got the Riot squad falling back.
Fuel point is being taken by the enemy.
Flamethrower gets pretty good flank there. Does throw a stick bomb into the garrison. Pretty good hit there. And does get out of the garrison and does treat him on out. 50 cal upgrade on the Sherman tank, but going down the wrong way. Riot squad does get suppressed and does fall back there. This Riot squad does find landmine, but since he went in single file, he just only took a bit of damage with 1 or 2 models. Got a panic upgrade on this Rifles Grenadier squad, and got a few observation posts here going to be displaced. And almost enough fuel for another Sherman tank as well, so probably a good idea to go for another Sherman tank. One does not have enough counters.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Splash hits the half track. Good shot there. One more shot could go down. All depends on the crits. It does go down.
Enemy unit down.
He's just to fall back there. Sherman tank roaming around trying to find more kills, but there's nothing really to engage. Got a Stug on the field. Got a Hellcat, a Heckin' Cat there on the build queue. And looks like the Stug will get a good shot there on the Sherman tank. Does take a pen. Good hits there. Do now the Riot squad advancing, try and give it damage from these forces. Sherman tank take more hits, now below half health. Land War for firing away. That is still a Wehrmacht landmine there. The Riot squad does fall back. We do have now Sherman tank does manage to escape. Engineers follow him.
The Germans are after one of our munitions points.
I don't think we heard sticky bomb research just yet. In fact, we see it being researched now. Landmine detonation there on the rifleman.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Composition B is front shifted. Troops enemy unit down.
Oh, local pioneers do get wiped on out. Rifle squad gets damaged. Double Stug off a power shoot rating on in somewhere.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Direct says the Grenadiers. And direct says the Grenadiers.
Forward supply supply lines are broken.
Ready to go on the hunt.
Hellcat deployed in the field. And of course the Sherman tank. Probably should go for another Hellcat at this point in time, says 2 Stugs.
Ready for another beating.
He also has 3
Losing
command
ground
points, so he
out
could
there.
eye for maybe a squad of Rangers, though he doesn't have as much manpower right now since he's going for another Hellcat. Another Heckin' Cat.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Stugs pushing the way forward. Good pen there. Rifle squad engineers push away forward. Canister's trying to hit the Sherman tank. Hellcat skirmishing around.
Casualties being reported.
Got a pen there. Flamethrower squad does get wiped on out. But a lot of these forces getting hit pretty hard as well. Sherman Hellcat firing away. Sticking bomb one of those Stugs. Gets an in-damage injury crit there. Gets good pens there on those Stugs. And there, more hits on the
Enemy
Stug.
unit tagged.
Bouncer in that Stug. This one's main gun destroyed crit. He can just ignore this one for now. It's effectively dead with the engine crit. Let's go down there. Destroyed engine crit. Hellcat just has plenty of health to tango. Both Stugs do go down now. Got for one Hellcat. Oh, this Hellcat needs repairs. Everything else is falling back. Rap squad can just push forward, capture sectors. Me, the VP. Just start playing the VP game. Down south got the rifle squad versus Volkswagen. That rifle squad may have found this landmine.
Able Company has the point.
Rifle squad has the objective. Contact! They're right fucking
Stug pushing way forward. Bit of damage there onto that MG42. Bounce there. Bounce there. Nice, get a good pen there. Bounce there. Pen there. Main gun destroyed crit.
Territory
Pioneers,
sector being
I think,
captured.
are blocked in the movement. Either way, it goes down. You could have perhaps crushed the Pioneers, but that would be just minor importance at this point in time. And everything falling back there. Sherman tank needs to just fall back as repairs. Hellcats may just want to cool off a little bit there. Pack 38. Going in field, so it's probably going to go for maybe definitely probably go for another Sherman. Go for another Hellcat. Maybe a Sherman Crocodile is also a possibility now. He has 2 Hellcats, 1 versus 1. Pack 38 is camouflage his way forward. Those the Pioneers are trying to salvage his carcass a little bit.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
We're all reinforced.
Wehrmacht landmine still there. Fresh paint trick on that Grenadier. Retro C2 Rock Squad advance way forward. Does find the MG42 inside of the church. Dispensing holiness. Flying Warfare advance way forward. Does get force back there. Contract does destroy some cover there.
Enemy unit down.
Does handle the Flying Warfare Squad. Volkswagen's on the flank. Rock Squad does fall back. And
Losing
a
ground
good
out there.
retreat path.
Listen up. Just point us at her.
Another Sherman tank deployed in the field.
Forward supply line is broken.
Ready here.
All this armor is now repaired. Oh, looks like he did go for another Sherman tank and rather than another Hellcat. Good call. And like I said as well, it is a possibility to see a Sherman Crocodile, I would say. Something that should be taken off. Can be a possibility. Maybe a good idea to go for a Crab because there may be some landmines there. He is lacking a... Oh no, he does have a Mine Super Squad now. Yes, does find this landmine. Can start cleaning it up. Also needs to take a bit of damage there from that rifleman. Register 2 onto the rifleman.
Enemy unit
And the
down.
Volks do get wiped on out. They just flash it there. Pioneers straight forward. Hellcat charge way forward. Does see the penetrate shot there. Pack 38 gets good ambush shot there. Landmine detonated. Sherman tank drew a shot there from the Pack 38. Off-power shoot rating on in. Backs on off. Maybe quick enough. All depends where the first round lands. Lands pretty far back, but scattered wide. It tried, but didn't try hard enough, that artillery shot.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
Good landmine definition there on the rifleman. That was from the landmine there, that's been planned a long time ago. Engineers are now pinned. Hellcats advancing. Got some shots there under the Pack 38s. Not enough ammunition for another off the hard shoot. Finds another landmine there. Time to see which is playing armor. Had field repair.
Forces are taking casualties.
In this case, it does not have enough munitions for that. Other Sherman tank straight forward, firing away. Trying to get this Pack 38. Does, I think, got a bounce there.
Enemy unit down.
And the Hellcat just needs to get on out of there. Got a good pick there. Decrease that one. Both Sherman tanks need to just keep on running. Hellcat should just be right-clicked up here and hopefully it escapes. Looks like that Sherman tank does go down. That was the one without the engine crit. Good shot there. Hellcat still trying to run.
Germans are taking one of our
Destroyed
points.
engine crit there. And does go down there. So a lot of armor went down. He has excellent combat group
Of our
with
Shermans
supplementary
have been
force.
destroyed.
He has still both Hellcats, so he has plenty of AT. Supply yard upgrade, level 1. So maybe go with supply yard upgrades and go and mix in some off-map combat groups for high efficiency. Greyhounds probably be a good item to get from the off-map combat groups right now. Hellcats are actually not super great, just nice. Rifleman squads, AT guns, 30 cal wouldn't be half bad. Mortars can be decent on this map as
Losing
well.
ground out there.
Saying it's very little from the off-map combat group is not going to be useful.
Rifle squad has the object.
Expecting the off-map combat group to be deployed in the field
Supply
real
lines are
soon.
broken. We
which
have
will come off
territory
here,
out of
right?
supply.
Yes, not the off-map combat group. And there's off-map combat group gets a AT gun, mortar, rifleman squad, and rangers. Ranger squad will be upgraded to Thompsons. Mortar finds a bit to hide behind. Rifle squads are always good. Rangers being upgraded to Thompsons. And the AT gun is always quite nice to have.
Our supply
Perhaps
lines are
keep it
being
more in
threatened.
the reserve position. Maybe just keep it back here since it doesn't really need it. Our squad here may fall back a little bit. Got the Special C21 behind some good heavy cover. And now we do have the Hellcats. They are, well, one's repaired, the other one's not being repaired at the moment. May got interrupted.
Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
Grenade's been thrown.
Krauts have cut forward supply lines.
Rangers now advancing. MG42 gets a bit of push there, fires it on up, engage the MG42, at least try to flank it. This MG42 does get some suppression off, does do frag grenade there. Good stick bomb there. Rifle squad falls back. Thompson Ranger shows all 6 models, and looks like they have players in full retreat there.
Double time it!
And what do I hear? Oh, King Tiger, that's what I hear. The tiny triangle on the map makes it hard for me to spot. I think it's just because of an issue of 4K, because I don't remember it always being that small. Our squad did not fall back there. Engineers keep capture the point. Pioneers laying them to wire next to each other. M1 is on the field. He still has 2 Hellcats both are Suit 1. One's here. So they can surround the King Tiger. And Bazooka's got a decent rearm hit there. So Bazooka's being useful. Soften the King Tiger. Rangers do drop on the models there. Thompson model. Alcohol ship does get direct hit there on that. Oh, a lot of good hits there.
We are losing a munitions sector.
The Hellcat just creeps way forward, get right there, be in good position. Lots of good hits there. King Tiger taking a bit of fuse. Bazooka's fire, 1 bounce. The Hellcat advancing. He's closing the King Tiger in multiple directions. Gets the correct there at pretty high health. Balls back there. See another damage crit there. Rammer hit there. AT gun still firing away. Pioneer's trying to repair it on up. Hellcat straight forward. Gets a bounce there and does take a King Tiger. Very good surround the King Tiger. Black infantry supported. Rifle squad does get pinned down there by the MG42. And the Wehr player has cast in GG.
100 points.
Win is ours. What say we lock it down? We're all reinforced. Rifle squad has the objective.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.